Today we're going to take a look at the Careers section of Naviance. To begin, click on the Careers tab. Under Explore Careers, choose Explore Careers and Clusters. There are two ways to search for careers in Naviance under this section. One is to use a keyword. The other is to look at a cluster. Let's begin by looking at a keyword. Let's say I knew I was interested in nursing. You can see that when I use the search word nurse, I come back with 19 different careers. I'm going to take a look at physician's assistants. It opens up a profile that also has tabs across it, beginning with an overview, what types of knowledge and skills are relevant, what kind of tasks do you do as a physician's assistant, and then finally, what are the wages associated with that job. You can see that it gives information about the average wage, that's the first column, nationally, and then also broken down by state. So you can scroll down and find in Texas typically what a physician's assistant would make. I can click on Explore Careers to go back to that main search page. And if I wanted to look by cluster instead of by keyword, I could come over to Health Science and click there. When I look at a cluster profile, you can see that there's related clusters over here in this blue area, and then also these tabs across on the right. Under the overview, you'll see it's organized to have a shortcut to each of the other tabs down here at the bottom. So you can access it up here or down here. Under credentials, it gives you an idea of what types of things you would have to know and how you would become certified in that area. It also has a list of careers that are related to being a physician's assistant or to being in the health industry. Related majors is useful because it tells you what type of college planning you would need to do. For instance, I might want to look at down here there's a physician's assistant, which I can click on, and it will give me a list of colleges that have that program. And I can easily click on the college name and add it to my college list. Moving back to the careers area and the Explore Careers and Clusters, again I can go through and find the various careers that I would be interested in. Once I've spent a little time exploring careers, I can also develop favorites lists. You can see you can keep lists of specific careers. You can also make an entire cluster your favorite. So what if you aren't really sure what you want to do for your career? Naviance has some tools that will help you narrow down your interests and match it up to careers. There is a short career assessment called Cluster Finder. It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to fill this out. You just hit start when you're ready to go, and it will take you through these 5 areas. If you wanted to do a little bit more in-depth career searching, you can use the Career Interest Profiler. This survey has about 180 questions, so you want to give yourself some time to fill this out thoughtfully. The better information you give the profiler to work with, the better your result is likely to be. Finally, there's a personality type that you can go through. It's called Do What You Are. Again, it's a series of assessment questions. Once you choose Start Assessment, you can see that it's got 4 parts. Okay. And the way it's set up is it gives you descriptions, and you say you're either more like this one or more like that one. So as you can see, the careers area has a lot of places for you to learn about different careers, whether specifically or you're still looking around. And then it ends with a series of videos that you can watch through Road Trip Nation. Road Trip Nation is a documentary series that consists of interviews with people that are leaders in their fields. So it's a good way to kind of get a sense of what people who are successful in their fields did to get where they are. So I hope you'll spend some time in the Careers tab researching different information and even finding colleges that maybe you didn't know had that program.